Good morning guys, we are now in Dalat. Really smooth sleeper bus experience. We must have somehow booked a really good company. The bus was super comfy, lots of space. They even gave us a free transfer to our hotel after we arrived at the bus station, which I've never experienced before, so that was really nice. It is definitely a lot colder in Dalat than I was expecting. I knew it would be slightly colder. I guess we are up in the mountains a little bit. It's a bit chilly, but we put our bags down and went out for dinner. And I was covered in goosebumps, super freezing. I'm normally cold anyway. When we were in Ho Chi Minh City and it was like 32 degrees, I get cold then. So being somewhere that's like 20 degrees, that's freezing for me. I think we've got this tiny little balcony looking over Dalat. Really built up building randomly in front of us. Everyone is wearing jumpers and coats and things, so the weather is a little different for sure. But yeah, we've got a little balcony, which is nice. Okay, we'll get dressed and we will go grab a bike. I don't know who designed the bike helmets in Vietnam, but they are very small. The helmets I was wearing in Bali were a lot bigger, or they were actually kind of helmets. These are just kind of like hats. I've seen worse than this. This is pretty decent. I've seen some helmets which literally might as well just be a baseball cap. I've seen so many people in Bali, Bali especially, not really here, Bali, and it's even more tourist. Topless, helmetless, not wearing anything while riding these bikes, and it's so unbelievably dangerous. You think you're fine until you're not fine, and as someone who has fallen off a bike, just wear a bloody helmet. We got a better helmet? That's cute. Yeah. That's better. But we just did the Alpine coaster all the way down to this waterfall. It was really fun. It was kind of scary. I'm glad that you have control over it. If you didn't have control over it, I feel like I wouldn't do it. But I'm so glad we did it, and we bought the ticket that means we can go all the way back up, which I think was the right call, because it looks like a proper hike to get all the way back up. I don't know if you can hear me, the waterfall is so loud. We're at the middle waterfall. I swear we just did a massive hike down there to another waterfall by accident, and I'm very tired now having walked back up. But I'm glad we bought the coaster ticket to go back up. Going up on this, way worse. This is so much scarier than going down. Oh my god, look at this. Oh my god. I feel like I'm going to be made fun of because I thought that was pretty adventurous of me to do the coaster. This is giving kind of PGL go ape trip, and I'm quite an anxious person, so just deciding to do the Alpine coaster and going down and things like that, that was pretty brave for me, and I feel like I should be proud that even though for other people it's probably nothing, I'm glad I did it. Okay, we've just pulled over on the side of the road by this massive lake, and we just took the drone up. So here's some quite average drone user footage of me going up into the lake. I don't even know what time it is now. I've stopped for lunch. It is like 3:30. We've done all the waterfalls, all the sides. This looks really good. This pork and rice thing that they have here, I'm into it. Good morning guys, it is the next day and we are leaving Dalat. All our bags are packed and ready. I've just grabbed some breakfast. Dan's just gone out and grabbed some food. I've just come back to take my quell in time for the taxi and the bus that we are getting, so I wanted to take it with enough time for it to like start working, so I needed to come back and take my tablet. Getting a taxi to a bus stop, and then we're getting a 3.5, 4 hour like mini bus, they call it limousine, to Nha Trang today. We're gonna have an overnight in Nha Trang, and then the next day we're getting a sleeper train all the way to Da Nang. This has been the loudest hotel ever. Kids screaming all day, all night. I'm not even joking. Like, I would never complain about noise, but I actually thought about it last night because kids were screaming and people were chatting all night so loudly. And also the hotel over the road was clearly having a karaoke night because that was so loud as well in here. So yeah, excited to leave this noisy and also kind of dampish kind of room. Good morning guys, we are in Nha Trang. Not that bad of a journey, it was like 3 or 4 hours. Our driver was extremely fast and kind of low-key impatient when it came to driving. We were driving from Dalat to here, which is basically just like this, up and down mountains with really steep edges, which is a little bit stressful. Then it started to absolutely like pelt it down with rain to the point of you could just not see a thing. It was just pure fog and rain. We couldn't see out the windows. You could see like the road edge and where there is like a big dip in the mountain, but you couldn't see it. It was just a wall of fog. And our driver, another driver that we saw, just kept overtaking cars and things like that. And I was like, if I was driving, I would not be overtaking on this road. Like, we don't need to get there that fast. Loads of cockroaches were coming out from underneath the fridge, the wooden built-in fridge thing. I saw one little one in the shower and I was like, okay, not the happiest, but it's fine, it's little. Dan dealt with it. And then more just kept appearing. We seem to be in the clear now, but they're probably everywhere. I'm just confused because we're on the 10th floor. Like, why are they up here? Like, I see them on the streets, it's fine. It's not fine, I don't love seeing them on the streets, but I know where we are. But up on the 10th floor in this hotel, why are you here? I think the plan today is to go to coffee shops, smoothies, food, try some congee for breakfast. I think I actually will really like it. Dan's not so sure, but I think I'll really like. My purple shampoo is working, got a bit of colour back in my hair. I've got quite a bit of work I need to get done, so we're going to try a cool coffee shop that we saw yesterday walking around. Yeah, it's going to be quite a long day actually, because if the train doesn't leave till like 11, I'm going to be tired. Let's go. So I've ordered the chicken congee. Dan's backed out and he's ordered a stir fry for breakfast. You weren't going to try it?
I was always just going to try yours.
It's meant to be a wholesome, filling, hearty breakfast.
So you can have a wholesome, filling, hearty breakfast.
What did you say it was?
Comfort food.
It's meant to be a comfort food. So I'm trying it anyway. I don't know what I was expecting it to look like. It looks a little waterier than I was expecting. Kind of looks like rice porridge. It's really nice. I like it. Like, it's not offensive, is it?
No, it's not.
I've been working in the CCCP cafe for a good 2 hours now, and I needed a little screen break. I think it's like 1:30. I'm super hungry, so I'm on a mission to find wherever Dan has walked off to get some lunch. I think he's found a nice looking lunch spot on the corner. We are in Nang, finally. The sleeper train was fine, and I don't think I'd want to use any other word for it. First class sleeper bed. It was extremely hard and uncomfortable, and the aircon was blasting so strong that I was just absolutely freezing. I had my leggings on, I had my socks on, I had my jumper on. I put Dan's joggers on over my leggings and I was still freezing cold. I was in a sleep sack and I had a little duvet sheet. I got up quite a lot in the middle of the night and just stood in the hallway to be warm, which is ridiculous. Yeah, I was just standing there. So yeah, we've got one day in Da Nang. Dan wants to go to the beach. And when I tell you it's November and nobody is at the beach. And then the plan is to drive and go to Hoi An. We've got a bike here. We're going to go to Hoi An later where it's going to rain. But I really wanted to go. That's like one of the only places I wanted to see again. So I'm excited for how pretty and everything it's going to be there. I've got the same shorts on and a t-shirt. I've got a shirt on because it's cold. Should we take raincoats? How long are we going to be out?
A pair of leggings in case you're freezing.
No, I'm okay. Evening everyone, it is 6 o'clock. We are on the sleeper train. The amount of announcements on this train is crazy, but this is such a nicer train than the last one. Got a little bit of wallpaper, the pillow's nice, the duvet's much nicer, it's a lot warmer. Crazy that we are driving literally past people on the ground, on chairs, on the tracks. The last train was only 11 hours, I say only, it was still 11 hours, but we got on and it was really busy. There were loads of tourists getting on the train, but this one, like no one here. Finished in Da Nang and we are now heading to Ninh Binh. That's it. I was gonna say Myo Ni, but that's down south. In this train journey we are making a lot of tracks. We are going from pretty much halfway all the way nearly to like the top of the country, so it makes sense why this is a long train. So never been to Ninh Binh. Dan went last week. or like 2 weeks ago, so we're just gonna do one quick night there. Very excited to head back to Hanoi eventually. Gonna try and get a good night's sleep, so I will see you either later in the morning. We'll see how this train journey goes. Good morning guys, we are in Ninh Binh. We arrived yesterday on the sleeper train, immediately came to our hotel to check in, to drop all our bags off, because the original plan is we only had yesterday afternoon after the train here and we were meant to be gone by now, but we really liked it here. Ironically, as somebody who loves travelling, I suffer from extreme travel sickness, motion sickness, and sometimes it takes me 3-4 days for my head to settle and to not be dizzy anymore, and I'm still feeling it a little bit now, but I feel so much better this morning after a good night's sleep, so I'm super thankful for that because I was so dizzy yesterday. So yesterday we thought we had one day, so we went straight to the like boat tour place. Dan was here a few weeks ago and he did the river tour that was in the centre of Bangkok, but apparently the one that's a little bit further out is even better, so that's the one that we did yesterday, and it was super lovely. The route 2, there's 3 routes of the boat tour, so we did route 2. There was another couple who also did route 2, so we shared the boat with them, and it was about a 3-hour boat ride. We went through caves, we stopped at pagodas. Oh,
Great news on the bike. I guess if it's about 12 now.
well, we got it at 12, so yeah, technically that
It
was...
is, yeah.
We've
The not so good news is there's no rooms, so we've got
to check out. Okay.
But we can leave all of our stuff here.
Okay, I think this might be the most wooden, orange, wood-panelled room. They've panelled absolutely everything. We've got this cave walk, which isn't a cave, it's a hill, cliffy pagoda viewpoint thing we're gonna do. We're gonna grab breakfast, go do that. All our bags packed. That was pretty efficient actually. We did that really quick.
Too easy.
Bit too quick.
I think we've forgotten something.
Probably. I'll go over the room. We're not quite sure where we are, but we've climbed up the first one. The other one looks like it's a little bit higher up there, but instead of me talking, I'm just gonna release some good drone footage. We're accidentally on the most luxury limousine. Got the whole thing to ourselves at the moment, getting another limo to Hanoi, which I'm kind of sad about because I've got the massage setting on this and it's actually very, very nice on my back. That I kind of wish this was taking us all the way, or I hope that the next bus is just as nice as this. It's just randomly picking people up. I love it. Hi guys, we have arrived into Hanoi and I just wanted to end the video here because I feel like between Dalat and Ninh Binh I filmed a lot of travel things. We ended up staying longer in Ninh Binh than originally planned. It was just meant to be a quick kind of like through place, but I ended up really liking it and wanting to stay an extra day, and we were able to do a little bit more. We did the boat trip, we did a hike up this like, it was, what was it called, Mao Cave? Ma Cave? Mwa Cave? It was really good. A lot of mosquito bites, a lot of being tired hiking up there, but it was really a really great view, and I took the drone up and it looked really cool. Hopped on a minibus and came here, and now we've got like a week or so in Hanoi before we head to the next place. I've been in Vietnam for like, in total I think Vietnam will be like 2-3 weeks for me. I can't really remember. Dan's been here for nearly the whole of the visa amount for like 40 days, seeing a lot of Vietnam, but we're also I think ready to go to the next place because we spent a month in Vietnam not last year, the year before. So overall we spent a lot of time in Vietnam. I feel like we have really seen it, and I think our goal with this trip was to make sure that we were happy with our trip in Vietnam again, and that we had seen as much as we wanted to see, maybe, so we stopped coming here and maybe we try somewhere else to visit. And now we've just got some time exploring in Hanoi, and like I said in my last video, I am cold. My next video will definitely be just Hanoi exploring, and like I did in my Singapore video and my Bali video, I will probably book a tattoo here as well, so that'll be in the next video. So yes, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in probably the last Vietnam travel video. I would love it if you subscribed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.